Okay, it looks like we are on Coal Tower with one of my favorite killers, the pig. You could say I am a pig main. I find her very fun to play. And the build I'm using right now is called Time Waster Pig. The perks are Sloppy Butcher, Monstrous Shrine, Franklin's, and Hex Plaything. And the add-ons are both of the gears. So I want survivors to waste as much time as possible trying to get the head traps off. And also the idea is to have them waste as much time as possible getting themselves healed. And as little time as possible being on the hook. And while they're doing all this, they will be oblivious, thanks to the Hex Plaything. I don't think that Vittorio liked me taking his med kit. He seemed to be very upset about that. Most survivors are when you run Franklin's. They don't like you taking their items. So that's going to help us. He might rage quit earlier. Oh, she had Lithe. Okay, so this Meg has Lithe and Quick and Quiet. So I'll remember that. He's going back for his med kit. He's very greedy, and she just picked up hers. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. They are all trying to get their items back. Okay, got her down, and the med kit is out of her hands again. Let's get a trap on her. Okay, we got that on before the generator finished, so it should be an active trap. I don't see any scourge hooks in the area. I'll have to put her up on a regular hook. Monster Shrine's Scourge Hook doesn't regress any generators. It just makes their progress on the hook go quicker. So it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, this Claudette is looping near Scourge Hook, so if we can get her down, we should be able to get it. Okay, so those of you who aren't familiar, the perk Hex Plaything, basically what happens is there are 5 dull totems on the map. And whenever I hook a survivor, one of those totems lights up. And the survivor's then cursed. They're oblivious, which means they can't hear me coming. They can still see my the red stain, but they can't hear my terror radius. So I can sneak up on them easier when they're trying to do the trap boxes. So that's going to help me out there. Plus it'll also help when they'll eventually want to cleanse it, because survivors do not like being sneaked up on. So that will give us even more time. Sloppy Butcher will obviously give us a lot of time in that it'll take them longer to heal, especially since they don't have their medkits anymore. So they'll have to rely on each other for healing. And the 2 Crate of Gears add-ons and Bag of Gears add-ons basically makes it take longer for the survivors to search the jigsaw boxes to get their head traps off. And he got the blind, but it was too late for that. So that's good. We still got her on a Scourge Hook. Now I have to be a certain distance away from the Scourge Hook in order for the progression on it to increase in speed. And it's basically going to make her go into second stage and then finally to be killed on the hook faster, as long as I'm away from it. So they're definitely going to want to get each other off hooks fast. And that's the whole point of this build. I want to waste as much of their time as possible to keep them off generators. Okay, we caught her up here. She was still healed relatively quickly. Sloppy Butcher is okay. I wish it was stronger, though. It doesn't provide as much of a penalty as I think it should. But we got her injured again, and she has an active trap on. It looks like she needed the box up on that other hill, so if we can keep her away from that. Okay. That was a clean read on my part. We have basement in the main building, but it's awkward to get to, so I'll just hook her here. There's another box here she might try. So it looks like Meg got her trap off a while ago. I don't know if she still has is still oblivious thanks to the Hex Totem. The perk itself doesn't, the icon doesn't go dull until all of the Hex Totems are cleansed. So I don't know if that's hers or if it's Claudette's that's active. Okay, we're at 2 gens. I'm going to try to get this Claudette out, even though she has a trap on. They healed her really fast again. I mean, even with Sloppy Butcher, there's... if you have 2 survivors healing, it's not going to do much. Sometimes I like to switch Franklin's, or I'll switch Sloppy out for something like Thrill the Hunt, which makes it take longer to cleanse totems. The only problem with that is they usually find it pretty early, and once they do, it's gone. So there's no speed penalty to cleansing totems anymore once they find it. Yeah, they're going to body block her. They don't want her to go down. It's good if I get injures on all of them. It's not really... going to do much. Sloppy Butcher will be better than just injuring them without it. I'll leave Meg on the ground for now. She has another trap on. This loop with the tractor treads here is really bad. It's a really bad loop. I'm going to have to break this. Pig's ambush dash is a joke. It really is not good at all. Most survivors, if they see you crouching down to do it, will just simply abandon the loop, and you'll waste too much time getting up from crouch and going after them. So I don't like to use it that much. Okay, we'll get her out. This is a regular hook, which is fine. She's dead anyway. Okay, so Meg has a trap on, and they're all injured. They're still pushing that gen back there. I have 1 trap left, so I should get it on him if I can get him. I probably won't. Let's see how this generator's doing. Okay, that generator's almost done, looks like. There should be someone in the area, but I don't know where they are. I'll get rid of this. Since that generator has so much progress on it, you'd think someone would be here. Okay, we got kind of a nice 3-gen. It looks like they did all the generators on the opposite side of the map, which is kind of foolish. You always want to make sure you do the, if you're a survivor, do the generators in the middle of the map first, and then that way the ones on the outer edges you can do later, and it'll force a killer to basically travel the entire distance of the map in order to stop generators from being done. Okay, he had dead hard, it looked like. I mean, that was like a perfect dead hard. Yeah, if I didn't hit him, he would have gotten the window vault anyway, so... Okay, he's running to one of our scourge hooks, so if I can get him down here, I can put him on that hook. And that will force at least one other survivor to get him off quick. His hook timer will be faster than usual, and they'll want to get him off. There we go. Get a trap on him. Meg got her trap off again. Sometimes these traps really don't do a whole lot. The survivors are able to get them off rather quickly. It's not really a good situation, but other times I've had matches where, because of these add-ons, they actually do die to the traps. So, yeah, that generator's almost done. It's good that they're staying injured. It's actually helping me a lot. I don't think they have any charges left in these medkits, so yeah, he doesn't want his medkit gone, even though it's probably out of charges, and that's fine. I can put him on this scourge hook here. So Meg has to get off a generator now in order to save the other one. Okay, looks like someone else is cursed with the hex play thing. As I said, it's nearly impossible to keep track of which survivor is actually oblivious because the perk itself doesn't tell you. It only tells you when it's active. So if there's more than one person with a hex totem on the map, it's a guessing game as to who's still oblivious or not. Okay, she puts that out instantly. Get rid of that. Okay, that one Vittorio's fully healed. Not him, but the other one. There we go. Oh, that just barely got him. I am so glad that hit, because that... If he'd gotten that, ramming around there a little bit longer, we definitely don't need that. Okay, so he's on second hook. It sounded like someone just cleansed another totem. So I don't know if it's the Meg or this other Vittorio that's oblivious, or the one on the hook. But it's definitely not all three. He still has a trap on. He's working on a generator with the trap on, which is... I mean, it's not really the smartest, but it's also not the dumbest thing you could do. If your trap is inactive, you might as well... If your team is, you know, about to go down, you might as well see if you can get another gen done. And then look for the key to your trap when it's active. Okay, he's got no pallet here. So let's see what he does. Oh, okay, he baited me. I thought he was going to the to vault, but he didn't. Now how about this? How about if I double back? Yep, dead hard, and you're down. Okay, good. We didn't hit that dead hard. Yeah, it's always a good idea to try to double back, because usually they don't think you'll do that. They'll think they'll be safe if they vault into the shack. Okay, we got one generator left. No one has a trap on their head. I'm out of traps, and they just cleansed another totem, so they told me exactly where they are. So this guy, I believe, is dead on hook as well. Even with all this time waste, they were able to get down to one gen. I like this build, but sometimes you just need pure gen defense, especially against a switched on team. I don't know where you're going. You couldn't have gotten the vault, so yeah. He basically had a lose-lose situation there. Okay, it's just to make... I don't really care if she gets hatch or not. It's a... It's a stupid mechanic. It basically rewards the survivor for doing nothing. It's completely random, so you're not going to... Sometimes you might be able to predict where the hatch will spawn, but it's just... There's no reason to worry about it. Yeah, she got it, so... But it's fine. We win anyway. Like I said, the hatch is just a... it's basically a handout given to survivors. Because, heaven forbid, all of them, lose. All of them die. It's alright. You gotta win. With my favorite killer. Even though, wow. Meg outscored us, but whatever. It's not really about the score. It's about the kills, according to the devs.